Thank you. I'd like to acknowledge the public servants, including the West Palm Beach Police, all the clergy that are here, and of course, all of you who are here to support Ukraine. As someone who has been watching what has been going on, both as an American and also as a Jewish rabbi, I think we can relate to terror. We can relate to the idea of terrorism perpetrated against not just soldiers, but against the elderly, against children, against babies. So we understand, we the Jewish community understands what terror is. And what is our response and what can be our answer? So there is resistance. We are not to accept evil. The scriptures and the Bible is clear. We are to oppose it. And we are to oppose it in concert with God. I want to share with you the word of Daniel that speaks about this, the idea of God's intervention in human affairs. And he says the following: "Blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his, and he changes the times and the seasons. He removes the kings and raises up kings. He gives wisdom to the wise, and knowledge to those who have understanding. He reveals deep and secret things. He knows what is in the darkness, and the light dwells with him. For his dominion is an everlasting dominion. Malchutcha, malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor vador." His kingdom is from generation to generation. It is from eternity to eternity. All the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing. He does according to his will in the armies of heaven and amongst the inhabitants of the earth. No one can restrain his hand or say to him, "What have you done? Ma asita." What have you done? So therefore, what I want to share with you today is this idea that strength comes from the Lord, and that we need to seek him for justice. We need to pray not just for the people of Ukraine. We need to pray for our politicians in the United States. We need to pray for all officials. We need to ask for God's grace, for God's light, for God's wisdom and understanding to enter into the hearts of those who have positions of responsibility, so that they may take the side of good and not the side of evil. It says in Psalm 33:8, "For he spoke and it was done, he commanded and it stood fast. The Lord brings the counsel of the nations to nothing." Did you catch that? If you believe the word, and I believe some of you do here believe that, the word tells us that we not have to fear what happens in the United Nations, what happens in the councils and the corridors of power, whether it is explicit or implicit. He makes the plans of the peoples to no effect. The counsel of the Lord will stand forever. The plans of his heart are for all generations. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, and the people whom he has chosen as his inheritance. Therefore, let us pray for the peace of Ukraine. Let us pray for the victory in Ukraine. May prosper those who love you. May there be peace within the walls of the Ukraine and all the people that are within it. May there also be prosperity and Slava Ukraine. Thank you.